Before I say anything, I'll say some 3 things at the end of this presentation of my speech that touches Nakuru County in that National Assembly. That is one. About the issue of 30% was to make sure that women participate in government tenders. And I know we have not attained much in this because we need to do a lot of civic education. I'm sure we are here. We are privileged to be here as women from Nakuru County. But we all know that there are very many women in the rural, very many women in the rural who are not doing anything. And they are actually languishing in poverty. So as women, as leaders, I'm one of those leaders. You are also leaders. I really want to thank you because I know you are here because you chose to do something that will change your life. Let me guess, maybe most of you have registered companies. I must congratulate you for that because that is progress. You must have registered a company. You must be doing something that you know is being done by men. And I can say you are there to change the community. What I want to mention today here is that as we are being empowered by this institution, we also need to go back and empower somebody at home. I'm very passionate about the rural women. I know what they are going through. I'm also very passionate about our grandmothers and our mothers at home. And I believe the one reason why they took us to school was to change their lives. We are not supposed to forget them. So my gracious ladies, any lady who is here today, it is my request that as much as I'm a women rep from this county, I cannot do it alone. I want to request you ladies that let's do things together. If you are empowered today, and I'm sure you'll be empowered, with the UN, with the Gulf Bank, you will be empowered. Please, at the end of everything, please empower somebody in the rural areas. Empower a young girl, maybe who is coming from a poor family, to achieve her goals. We need to empower each other. And I must say, I'm so grateful. I didn't know you were going to attend, such a number was going to attend this meeting. So our government has actually tried with the constitution of the 1/3 must be women, whether it is an appointment, whether it is an elective post. As a country, we have tried. But as women, we need to be very much committed. When I talk of this, I'm talking about the elective post, where if you are a woman today and you want to be a member of parliament in a certain sub-county, you must be economically empowered for you to attain, for you to be a member of parliament. An opportunity has been created, yes, in the constitution, but how you will attain without money is a problem. So the reason why you are here today is you to be empowered economically, for you to be able to have opportunities that has been put in the constitution of our country, Kenya. So our country has done a lot. It is us to be committed. It is us to up our activities and how we are doing our own things in Nakuru County or in Kenya. I remember when I was going for when I aspired to be a member of parliament for Kristo in 2002, people were wondering what I was thinking. And some of them thought I was not normal, but actually I was normal. And they thought I was not normal. But really, you have to be abnormal sometimes to do other things. You have to be abnormal. Really, if I look back, probably I was not normal, but probably I was not normal because I was asking for a position without any money. But I had a lot of faith that I was going to be a member of parliament one day in life. And here I am today. So do you think I was normal or abnormal? I don't. So, my esteemed people, our society has always believed that there are salvation through help in terms of handouts. It is vital to note that women empowerment is key for development. Agribusiness, as opposed to a sustainable way of developing their capacities. Agribusiness, the capacities of subsistence farming is one of the means our women can use to improve their income. Who get the revenue of the land? As it was said by Mr. Abdallah, that most of us, the title deeds are not in our names. They are not in our names, it's obvious. Even my land, where I'm staying, the title deed is in the name of Mr. Chelule. And I think the same thing applies to you. But we are moving. We shall one time be holding titles, and I believe some of you have got titles in their names. And that is the way we shall overcome all the challenges that is facing the women of this country. My people, our women can go beyond the glass ceiling barrier that has always been a measure for them. Tabitha Karanja, the founder and the CEO of Keroche Brewers, has risen against all odds to become the most successful women entrepreneur in Kenya today. And I know you know her. She does her business in Naivasha, and she has succeeded. She has beaten all the odds, and today she's somebody you can reckon with. This is one of them. Tabitha is one of them. We have another one, Dorcas Mudoni, who is the founder and chief officer of Open World Limited, a specialist computer software company she established in Kenya when she was just 24 years old. What does that tell you? We need to be committed. Whether you are young, whether you are old, whether you are what, we all need to be committed. We all need to be committed in what we are undertaking as women. To do extra work, even if it means going outside for external assistance. I plead with the government that really, as Nakuru County, the whole of Nakuru County, we are not in peace when those 3 children are still inside Lake Nakuru. Tuko pamoja na nyinyi? Yes. Well, I don't have much. May I take this opportunity again to thank you for supporting me, for praying for me. I know you all voted for me. Thank you so much. And you voted for me. Thank you. Hawa ni aje? Yes. Can you receive my thanks? Nione kwa mkono. Asanteni sana kwa kunipatia kura zenu na kuniombea na hata kunitetea mahali popote na kuweka kura yako kwenye sanduku. Haitapotea. Nafikiria, nina imani kwamba haitapotea. Tutafanya kazi.